Welcome to this edition of the Talk Shop. We're at Holiday Park in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm with Kelsey Brown. And Kelsey, I had the opportunity to meet you at Super Day 2025 just a few weeks ago, actually last month. Can you believe it's been that long?
Time's flown.
We're in the middle of Frontier Days, but thank you for taking the time and making the time so that we could learn more about you and your business, DoTerra.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Eric. DoTerra has been a really awesome part of my life, and that's kind of what it is. It started as an initial need for helping my family's health. Then I found that I needed to share it with other people. So DoTerra means gifts of the earth, and that's in fact what they are. They're precious gifts from the bottle.
What makes essential oils so fabulous, so spectacular?
Well, for instance, peppermint essential oil. 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to 26 cups of peppermint tea. So a little bit goes a long way. They're aromatic compounds that we're able to use only with doTERRA can we say that we can use them topically, internally, and also for diffusing, for changing our moods just by smelling something amazing. And so it's nice to have these little gifts at home that are able to impact our whole entire family just in a few drops.
Now you have taken this into small town America, and you've grown a business from it successfully locally. What is your network like? What can they depend on you for as they explore essential oils through doTERRA?
So I kind of like to think that I'm your essential oil cheerleader, that I will be there for you when you need me. When you have need a natural solution, text me, ask me. I'm kind of the one that's on call, and so then I'll send you ideas, different things to help navigate the bumps and bruises and different things that we get as our families. I mean, I have kids, so I know from little kids being able to use them to even being able to use these with our pets. It's amazing to be able to have these resources.
What flexibility has doTERRA provided you as you lead your family?
Amazing flexibility. I homeschool both of my kids, and so being able to do this, just having my phone with me, being able to connect with moms, different people. Yes, in small town Kimball, Nebraska is where I'm at, but then I have teammates and friends and people that use this clear all around the world, and being able to help them and it's amazing. And I mean, here recently we're getting to leave for a road trip because of doTERRA, being able to go and see where peppermint and Roman chamomile are sourced. And so I'm so excited to be able to include my kids in being able to see all of that. And it's really a family business for sure.
How many oils are there? How broad is the selection of oils?
I don't know the exact amount of oils that doTERRA has, but it is huge. We have essential oil singles, and then we have blends. And so being able to have our singles is great, but then blends are so unique because when we add different chemical constituents, because that's what our essential oils are, it can heighten and elevate to be able to help with so many different things, from upset stomachs to social anxiety, things like that we're able to use them to really support our family.
So many people would say, gosh, I wish I could believe in it. I want to believe in it. What has made you the biggest believer in doTERRA products?
It goes back to when I started. So my daughter was born 4 pounds 11 ounces, so she was tiny. We live in Kimball, Nebraska, where it's about an hour to get to your largest grocery store. And then the doctors told us we couldn't go anywhere for 6 months. That's not going to happen. A new mom needs to go places. You need to shop. You need to get diapers. And so my aunt actually introduced me to a blend called On Guard. And so On Guard is kind of what you think. It's your defense that's there. And so that's what it does is for your immune system, is it helps your immune system take defense, and because it's constantly learning, it's constantly adapting to things that are happening. And so sometimes we need a little bit of extra help there to not let it get so wore down. And so that's what we did. We diffused it. We put it on the bottoms of Peyton, my daughter. She was 4 pounds 11 ounces, so it was safe for her, and she made it through it. And then I started noticing that I wasn't getting as under the weather as often. And my husband said, whatever you're doing, keep at it. So then we just started introducing more and more.
So when you have your entire family in this and using the various oils for various reasons, does that inspire people a little more, knowing that you're having that success with it personally?
I think so, and also seeing that kids are drawn to it, and kids will even ask for it, or that's one of the things I'm probably most proud of, is that I've been able to educate my kids to take care of their bodies. We're so in this in life, there's so much information as far as how to take care of your body, and that's kind of what I want to do, is quiet the confusion and help people reach for natural solutions that their body reacts with, because it's a natural product that our bodies know what to do. They don't have to figure out this strange chemical.
Now, are the chemicals topical in application primarily, or are they scent diffused, or how is it administered?
All of them. So with DoTerra, we have it very clear on the bottles if they're safe to be used internally. We will have a supplemental facts on there for if it's safe to be used internal, because some things we need internal use, but other things, as far as like diffusing, it reacts directly with our olfactory receptors, and we actually have those all throughout our entire body. So smelling something can give us a positive reaction, just as smelling something stinky can give us a negative reaction. And so being able to help improve moods or trigger, hey, let's calm down the pain receptors in your body, or let's help fight the allergens that are in the air that are giving you the seasonal irritations, help those so you can breathe better. It's pretty awesome.
I see you brought some product in front of us here. What might you walk us through and show us?
So I brought you something that we've really been focusing on. Essential oils are amazing, but we can't have a solid foundation unless we have foundational health, and that's what's in this little gift bag here. So we have our vitamins, minerals, and greens, and this is not like normal greens that you would take. So this is like 4 to 5 servings of your greens, but you also have phytonutrients in there. So what's different between a phytonutrient and a nutrient is, in a lab, they're going to show the same. Vitamin C is vitamin C. But when it's derived directly from a plant, then our body knows what to do, and they're more bioavailable. So these are bioavailable vitamins, minerals, and greens that your body just knows what to do, and they're in a delivery system that your cells accept, and so you don't just flush them out.
What's the science of absorption with respect to DoTerra product?
So the science of absorption, DoTerra studies drastically, like so much, about making sure that we're able to absorb this. So with this VMG, they have studied, right now they just did one for 8 hours. After 8 hours, you're still being able to see these levels of vitamins and cofactors, nutrients that are in there, which is unheard of from grandma's vitamins, or hard-pressed vitamins that everybody dreads. And the fact that my kids ask for this is great, because it tastes like pineapple mango. So it's delicious. So that is step 1 of the foundational wellness.
Kid tested, mom approved.
Yes, exactly. And then the other are these 2 really awesome, so this is a 5-day sample that I brought for you, Eric, for you to try it.
All right.
So these are your omegas. So omega fatty acids are incredibly vital. We should have an ideal ratio of 1-to-1 from 3s and 6s, but the 95% of Americans have a 1-to-16. So omega-6s are great, they're good, but an overabundance of them causes inflammation and pain, so we kind of need a good balance. So this is 2,000 milligrams of fish oil. Have you ever taken fish oil before?
I have,
Do you like it?
as long as I don't break the capsule open in my mouth.
Well, I'm going to ask you to break the capsule of this one, because it has wild orange in it.
Okay.
So all it's going to taste is wild orange. You're not going to taste anchovies, or you're not going to taste that. So if you want to, you can pop it in your mouth.
1.
Yeah. So the serving is 3 of them a day, but we can start with 1 that's right there. And I was skeptical.
And you chew it.
Yeah, just pop it in your mouth, and you can swallow the capsule if you want, or spit the capsule out. But
Not
once it's-
not unpleasant at all. Yeah.
No, yeah, it tastes
Little
like wild
citrus.
orange. Yeah, citrus. It doesn't taste like the anchovies or gross like sardines. Some people like it. I don't particularly love the taste of that. But that's your omegas. So you're going to get 2,000 milligrams of fish oil a day, which is so good for helping balance healthy cholesterol, helping balance your blood sugar levels, things like that. But your omegas are super important. Then this is your probiotics. Have you taken probiotics before?
I have. When I was on some antibiotics, it was recommended by the doctor to
So
add
these
it.
are amazing because of your prebiotics, postbiotics, and then there's some phages in there, which is all these crazy science words that's there. But really it helps your body break down the nutrients that you have in your food to have a healthy microbiome in your stomach, all over your entire body. But these pills kind of look like sci-fi pills, right? They're green, and so what it is they're double encapsulated. It goes through your stomach and it like passes through that stomach acid and gets to your lower intestines where you need your probiotics.
Okay.
So,
Makes it to another area of the body.
yes, exactly. And that's what foundational wellness is, because I just got done building our house, and you can't build a solid house unless you have a solid foundation. And that goes to play with our bodies as well. So we need
Right.
to fill those nutritional gaps in there to help see where we might need a little extra help somewhere, and then we can go targeted support.
When you had got into this, who helped you?
So initially it was my aunt. So
Uh-huh.
my aunt is the one that introduced the bottle of On Guard to me.
And what kind of training have you engaged in as you've gone along, been in with doTerra for how long now?
So I have been doing the business since 2016. So since 2016, I have went to our convention that we have in Salt Lake every single year, where we get amazing education from science and doctors, and we actually get to go up and talk to them face to face and ask all the questions that we want. I've participated in every training that I possibly can. I'm a little bit of a nerd, and so if there's a science training that's there, I want to know because I want to understand it. Granted, everybody doesn't always love the science part of it, but I do. And so the fact that I have that, then it gives me solid belief that these are amazing products. And then just seeing their business practices as well, like great product, and then their business practices of how they help the growers, the farmers, all of them. It makes me want to know that I have a product that's in my house, because it's 100% pure. All their testing, everything they do, they don't put out products that have been tainted.
Now, many people are interested in where products are sourced. You're going to a upcoming event where you'll find out more information about sourcing and product and the availability. Are most of the products U.S. based, or where are they in the world found?
So they are based where they grow or are harvested the best. Just like here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, we can't really grow an orange tree and expect to have good oranges. So our oranges, like for wild orange, that's sourced in Florida. But then we have like our birch essential oil, that is actually Cheyenne, Pennsylvania. But lemon oil is over in Italy, where it is grown the best. The soil is the best for it. And so that's where they really look at, is making sure it's the absolute best product that you can have for anyone. So they test the soils, they test the water, they do all of those things to make sure it's good for all of us.
What's the shelf life of an oil itself as it's distributed through doTerra?
So we typically have about a 5-year expiration date that's on there, is what they say. Now, granted, if it's past the 5 years, I still probably diffuse it, but I don't really take them internally then, because there could be, contaminants or things that might have come in. But about a 5-year shelf life ratio is what we look at.
Second time we've met, you might have prepared to share more information. You haven't been asked about it. What would you like to close with that we didn't ask, but we should have? If I'd have been on my game, I would have asked you.
I would say to give it a try, to definitely give doTerra's foundational wellness, give natural products a try, because our bodies are so incredibly smart. They're able to do things that sometimes we haven't asked them to do. So don't be closed-minded. Give it a try, and it's not going to harm you by any means. That's one of the things I would say. And DoTerra means gift of the earth, and we pursue what's pure. And so in every practice that we have, it is pure, from the products to our businesses. And yeah, so give it a try.
Kelsey Brown with doTerra here in Cheyenne today, Holiday Park. Beautiful day.
It's gorgeous.
How does somebody contact you or connect with you? What's your preferred method by which somebody to reach out should they be interested in more detail?
So I have a social media on Facebook and on Instagram. That's probably the easiest way to find me. So my Instagram is just Pursue Vita, I believe is what it is. Might be _Vita, but there it is Pursue Vita. And then on social media, Kelsey Brown. There is 2 of us in Kimball, so make sure that you get me. But you can reach out on either of those sources, and I would be glad to help you guys.
Fabulous. We're enjoying a summer day in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Kelsey Brown, thank you for being a part of the Talk Shop today.
Thank you, Eric.